One of the most searched questions on Google in late 2025 and already here in early 2026 has been, how much house can I afford? And I'm going to answer how you can easily determine this on your own for different towns, cities, and municipalities, or even different listings. This way buyers can see firsthand how much house they'll be able to afford and dial in their home search better or focus more on the towns where they have increased affordability. First things first, you'll want to collect a few specifics before you begin. Here's what I recommend putting together, regardless of where you're going to be buying. And guys, keep in mind, I'm happy to do this with you over a free consultation. I'm going to throw a lot of info at you right now. So if you find it easier to contact me and set up a day and time for us to connect either in person or over Zoom, we can dial in all of this for you specifically and get your home buying journey started off on the right foot. But for starters, you're going to want to start with your monthly gross income. Check your combined W-2s, tax returns, or even if you have a new offer letter from a new employer, that income can be accounted for. Next, look at your net monthly income. Look at all your recent pay stubs and identify how much you actually receive every pay period after taxes are taken out. Next, your combined savings. This is separated in actual funds or money that you have in the bank, liquid. Next, your liabilities or monthly debts. Have me or your lender do a fully soft inquiry credit check to dial in your monthly debts and payments associated with those monthly debts. And then lastly, the price ranges of the homes that you're interested in potentially pursuing and making an offer on. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be using rough averages. Therefore, for the average couple buying a home in, let's say, Bedford, New Hampshire, for starters, income can vary drastically. However, let's say that our couple, for the sake of this example, earns a combined annual income gross of $150K. Since both are salaried, that would result in a gross monthly income of $12,500. 80K divided by 12 plus 70K divided by 12. Thus, we know right from the start that their total monthly overhead, which is all of their current debts, plus the projected monthly mortgage payment, cannot exceed $6,250, or 50% of their combined gross monthly income. Something very important to consider and keep track of is your net monthly income. Lenders will qualify you based on your gross pre-tax income. However, we all know how much we have in taxes taken out of our checks every pay period. So what you earn compared to what you bring home can differ, and knowing by how much is an important piece in all of this. For the purpose of this example, let's say this couple has a combined savings currently of about $60K, coupled with the fact that the husband's father agreed to gift them an additional $20,000 for this purchase, leaving them with about $80,000 in total available liquid assets. For monthly debts, they each have a car payment totaling $1,450 per month combined, and they each have a credit card with minimal balances and small monthly payments, $50 for one, $85 for the other. This leaves them with monthly debts totaling $1,585. Now, how to determine what they qualify for? GMI is gross monthly income, and we know for this couple is $12,500. Their monthly debts we know is $1,585. So step one, you take the GMI and you multiply it by 0.50 or 0.50, and then you get X. Step two is you take that number and deduct the monthly debts from that number, and that will equal the max payment that you will qualify for. And we use 0.50 because you cannot qualify with a backhand debt to income ratio north of 50%. So 12,500 times 0.50 we know is 6,250. 6,250 minus 1,585 is 4,665 projected monthly mortgage payment on their new home. And the average sale price here in Bedford, New Hampshire over the last 12 months has been a median range between $700 and $900K. To determine what the monthly payment would be on a particular property, for instance, we can use the current listing at 116 Nashua Road in Bedford, currently listed for $675. So if this couple has $80K in available assets, then their max down payment cannot exceed 10%, $67,500, although they could put as little as 5% down if they wanted to save some money and free up some assets. And that would leave them ample room for closing costs, escrows, and saving some money for maintenance, repairs, etc. Therefore, at a sale price of $675 with 10% down, they'll have a base loan amount of $6,075. Using my team's custom mortgage payment and amortization calculator, which you can have direct access to for free via the link, we can determine what the monthly payment will look like on this particular listing in Bedford. Using a 30-year fixed rate conventional loan at 6.125% interest rate, or 6 1/8, their principal and interest payment monthly would total $3,896.30 per month, plus property taxes of $791 per month, plus home insurance of $125, and PMI or private mortgage insurance, We offer discounted PMI premiums for buyers here at Origin Point, and using our in-house discounted premiums at 10% down, this couple would have a monthly PMI payment of only $86 per month. All in all, for 116 Nashua Road in Bedford at a sale price of $675, paying 10% down, the total projected mortgage payment for these buyers would be $4,898.61. We know that they had affordability to qualify for a monthly payment up to $6,250. So this being below that leaves them within qualifying range, making this listing near a perfect fit for these buyers. There is in fact an easier way to do this. Contact me directly. We can schedule a day and time to jump on either a Zoom call or meet in person and dial in your budget, your GMI, and identify how much house you will qualify for so you can buy your new home like the smartest real estate investors in the world. I'm Ian Moore, VP of Mortgage Lending here with Origin Point. 2026 is going to be a big year. If you're buying a house, give me a call.